morning, boys and girls. It's nice to be with you again. I think you had an exciting week last week. Oh, let me take my mask off since I'm in my own home. Do want to have my mask with me all the time, but I'll take it off since I'm here in my home. I think you went to the apple orchard. Did you have fun at the apple orchard? Did you get to pick some apples off the trees? Were the trees starting to turn? Since it's fall, when we look at our trees now, sometimes instead of looking green, they look red or yellow or orange. They're becoming beautiful colors. Now, you went to the apple orchard last week, but something else happens at the end of this week. Do you know what it is? Let me see if you can tell me what it is. You ready? 1, 2, 3. You're right. It'll be Halloween. And you'll get to do some fun things and have some fun parties and watch some fun Halloween movies. Halloween can be a fun time. It can also be a dangerous time, so you have to be very careful if you go outside at night, and you have to listen to what the grown-ups tell you and be really careful of the cars, and when you go to people's houses, make sure you have your special mask around, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Well, today I'm going to read you a story about Halloween. And a lot of you know about Corduroy. Well, this is a story about Corduroy's Halloween. Let's see what happens and how Corduroy celebrates Halloween. Now remember, Mrs. Deitz has to read first and then show you the pictures. It's fall. The air is colder, and the trees are turning red and yellow. Corduroy and his friends are having fun raking leaves into big piles. It's time to get ready for one of Corduroy's favorite holidays, Halloween. You see the picture? Now, this is a special book and one that we like to do. Let's see what happens with this pile of leaves when I turn the flap down. Oh, look, hiding in that pile of leaves. Let's see if Mrs. Deitz can find any more flaps. Here's a pumpkin. Look what's under that pumpkin. There's a squirrel under that pumpkin hiding. And look here, here's a door. Let's see what's under here. Oh, there's a kitty cat hiding behind the door. Let's see what we have on the next page. First, Corduroy visited the pumpkin patch. Picking the right pumpkin is hard work. Should he pick a tall, skinny one or a round, fat one? Look at all the pumpkins. Have you been to the pumpkin patch to find your special pumpkin? Mrs. Deitz has. Remember, she had it setting in here the other day. Here's a basket. Let's see what's behind the basket. Oh, there's that kitty cat again. What else do we have? Oh, there's a pumpkin. And look what's under the pumpkin. We have a little mouse eating some corn. Do we see any more? I don't think so. I think there were just 2 on this page. Let's go to the next page and see what we find. Next, Corduroy goes to the store. What do you think he's going to the store for? He buys black and orange paper, candles for the jack-o'-lanterns, paints for the window painting contest, treats for the trick-or-treaters, and everything he needs for his costume. So he went to a special Halloween store. See all the pumpkins? And look over here at costumes. So many things at the Halloween store. Let's see what we have in his bag. Oh my goodness. He got some paper. He got some patterns. Lots of Halloween things. And what do we have here? There's a flashlight. That's important when you go trick-or-treating, to take a flashlight. He got some candles. He has some yarn. Let's see if there's any more that we need to look under. Do you see any? Oh, you're right. Under the witch's hat. Let's see who's that? Is that our friend the black cat again? Let's see what else happens. Today is the window painting contest. Everyone works very hard painting ghosts, monsters, witches, and cats and bats. Corduroy paints a big orange pumpkin. Nice job, Corduroy. See, they're painting windows of a store, but they covered them up and we can't see. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we can see. What's this one? Look, there's all of his things under it. Let's see what's on this window. There's some skeleton and a scarecrow. What's on this window? There's a ghost and the moon. And here's Corduroy. What did Corduroy paint? Can you tell me? You're right, he painted a jack-o'-lantern. And look, they put newspaper down so they wouldn't get the paint on the ground. Let's see what we can find out what else happens. Finally, it's Halloween. Corduroy has put up his decorations. He has carved 2 pumpkins. One is scary and one is silly. Even the treats are ready. Knock, knock. The first trick-or-treaters are here. Trick-or-treat for UNICEF. That's different. Trick-or-treat for UNICEF. UNICEF is a special organization that when you trick-or-treat for them and somebody gives you money, you give it to that organization and they buy lots of things for children in other countries that are very poor. Sometimes the money will go to get the children vaccinated. Sometimes it will go to get the children clothes. Sometimes it will go to get them something to eat. So if you hear anybody say UNICEF now, you know what UNICEF is. Let's see what this picture is. See his pumpkins? He has which one do you think is the scary one? And which one do you think is the happy pumpkin? And here he's going with his jar of money to the door. Let's see if this door is going to open and we can see what's behind the door. Look at all the children. They're all dressed up in their Halloween costumes, and they even have some jars that say, trick or treat for UNICEF. Now Corduroy is in his costume, and he joins the Halloween parade. Look at the ghosts, the monsters, the witches, the animals, the pirates, the princesses, and pumpkins. Can you guess which one is Corduroy? Let's see if you can tell me which one is Corduroy. See what we have? Let's see. Do you think Corduroy might be this lion? No, that's not Corduroy. Or maybe this witch. That's not Corduroy. And here's the dragon. Is that Corduroy? No, I don't think so. Let's see over here what we have. Is that Corduroy? No, that's not Corduroy. Maybe Corduroy isn't in this picture. Oh, here's one more. Let's see what this is. There's Corduroy. He dressed up as a what? That's right, he dressed up as a ghost. It's time for the Halloween party. It is Corduroy's turn to bob for apples. Do you know what bob for apples means? There's a couple of ways that you can bob for apples. Sometimes you can put water in a big pan and you put your head down and you go and you try to bite the apple. Or some people do it by hanging a string from the ceiling and then you go and try to catch the apple in your teeth. So that's a fun game that you can play. Corduroy's turn to bob for apples. There are donuts and cider for everyone. Happy Halloween! Let's see the party. They're all decorated. See the party? Here we have the pumpkins. This is where they're bobbing for apples in the big barrel. Let's see what else is here that we can't under the table. Oh, there's that black cat under the table. Let's see what else we have. Let's see if we can get this. Miss Deitz can't get the curtain up. Oh, what's up in the sky? There's the bats, the Halloween bats flying around. And look here at the costumes. They're bobbing for apples. Here's a ghost on the wall, a witch's hat. So they're having a fun time for Halloween. Boys and girls, I hope you have a safe, fun time on Halloween. And Mrs. Deitz will see you again next week. And maybe you can tell your teachers all about what you did for Halloween. Goodbye.